Now from Place Ministries, another inspirational moment. Welcome back to Your Place.
Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." As I said in yesterday's devotional, this week and next week's devotionals are going to be a little different in a couple of ways. First, I'll be using a message I did at my church, and I'm going to be using clips from it to teach on life experiences. What is your perspective? Secondly, the devotionals will be a little bit longer. Please stay with me for about a minute more each day. Today's devotional looks at Romans 8:28 and how your life is not for your purpose. I want to share something with you this morning. I have literally quoted that verse over the last 25 plus years thousands and thousands and thousands of times. And about 4 years ago, I read that verse and I saw something that I had never seen in the verse until about 4 years ago. Oh, I knew that the verse says God doesn't say all things are good. And most of us who have read that verse, have quoted that verse to other people going through terrible things in their life, know that not all things are good, and that's what the verse doesn't say, that God says all things are good, but He works them for good. Knew that. Here's a part that I never saw until about 4 years ago. According to His purpose. I want you to let that sink in just a moment. According to His purpose. Do you know, I believe that you will never be fully used by God to the level that He would desire for you to be used until you can understand that your life is not for your purpose as a follower of Christ. It's for His purpose. I believe that you will never fully be able to leverage all that God has for you to impact the world until you begin to understand that God has given you your life experiences for His purpose. How do I know not all of us look at that way? Because I've heard so many people say, God, why did you allow this to happen to me? God, why did this person walk out on me? God, why did I lose this loved one so prematurely? God, why did I lose my job? Why? I've heard so many people through the years question why God allowed this to happen to them. I take you to the verse. It is for His purpose.
Your Place is a weekday devotional from Place Ministries. Our focus is helping followers of Christ know how and why God created them, and be encouraged to do what God created them to do in life and ministry. For a list of free resources, go to placeministries.org and join us every weekday right here at Your Place.